Okay, guys. You know what? I gotta talk about this with somebody. And I might as well talk about it with you guys. So, how about darlings? So, this might be a little hot take, a little controversial take. But I was rewatching Fast and the Furious, the first movie between Dom and Brian. You don't understand. Like, I was just like analyzing the movie from a different point of view. Because when I first watched the movie, it was like, oh, okay. Like, when I was younger, I watched it, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, whatever. But when you get older, you were like, hold on, wait a dang minute. Why was Brian like okay, let me rewind back. I get why you was trying to get with the sister. But even when he was coming to see the sister in the first couple scenes, he was looking at Dom. He was not worried about Maya. I think he really started to be like seeing Maya when, oh boy, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. Don't ask me about nobody. I don't know his name. When old boy was trying to fight him over Maya, so he was just like, I ain't even here for her. I'm here for him. He's just like, since you wanna pop your junk, let me go ahead and snatch Maya up too, because I pulled the bitches. Okay? Okay. But you can literally just see, like, also, Maya gonna tell him he owns him now. Like, I really just feel like the Fast and Furious crew, Dom's crew, was just freaked out. And they was having sex with each other. Like, can I say that on here? Can I say that on here? Got you what to say. But even all the way down to the point where Dom and Brian was steady having eye contact. Like they had more eye contact than Brian and Maya. Like, you barely saw Maya and him for real. And also, nothing, I'm just like, to myself, especially towards the end of the movie where Brian was looking Dom straight in the eyes when he was calling in. He said, I'm Brian O'Connor. And you see how mad Dom was getting and how heated he was getting. And you see how Brian was looking him in his eyes like, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't. You can literally see it in his eyes. He was begging Dom not to hate him. And Maya's looking between the two of them, and she's like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't even think if Maya was not there, I don't think Dom would have even hit him. He most likely would have walked off. He wouldn't have hit Brian. And I'm just like, he's giving y'all like boys. And that's okay. And I might be a little biased because I am a Dom and Brian shipper. But like, I thought maybe we were just cooking up something in the lab and we just smelled too many fumes. But then I went and looked back at the first movie and I'm just like, I see why y'all was being shipped out the woodworks. It looks like y'all want each other. And I'm just like, this whole time him and Maya up here acting like y'all was going together real bad. Also, I feel like Maya just being pregnant on a random whim. I'm like, why we do that? Because one thing I never understood is the fact is that Brian literally had a family, and he was still, anytime that Dom would be like, oh, I need you, that nigga dropped his whole family for that man. I said, please don't let your wife stop you from finding your soulmate. And I feel like Maya knew there was an emotional affair going on. Had to be. And I stand on that. Had to be. Because I'm just like, I read the fan fictions, and baby, I've consumed a lot of fan fiction. Then I was just like to myself, man, let me watch the movies again. I said 2 plus 2. This is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So why are we equal in 10 with Maya? I feel like Maya and that boy that was trying to take her to that little Mexican restaurant, they should just got together. And I feel like Maya should have just been like, hey, I get it. But you like my brother. She literally said, Dom is like gravity. She peeped it. She was like, he's like gravity. And you are even gravitating towards him. Because you can definitely tell that Dom was picking up what he was putting down. Like, but I was just like, y'all was scared. And it was the early 2000s, so I don't think they were going to be making a little movie about two people trying to figure out the fact that they was like men, sisters.